Okay, class, I'm going to talk to you briefly about how to export your product out of Keynote so that it will function like a movable movie. This is a pretty simple thing, although it looks complex. So the first thing you're going to do is open up your Keynote, um, and I know you've built all the things that it's going to do. You're going to go to File, Export to, QuickTime. It's automatically going to set up or come to where gives you some options. Um, you want this to be a self-playing product, so you're going to leave it on self-playing. Notice that it automatically gives you some um, pre-formatted times. 5 seconds between slides, 2 seconds between builds, which is pretty normal, and then the format, that's the actual screen size that it will look like. And you've got some options. So you can make it actually 1080p if you wish. You can customize it. I'm going to leave the setting the way it is because it'll be just fine for what I'm trying to show you. And then I'm going to hit next. When I do that, it's going to say, where do you want to drop this? And notice it's going to be an M4V format. I'm going to put this on my desktop and hit export. When I do that, literally you're going to see this bar. It's going to say creating movie. And it's going to export your Keynote into a film by actually running through all of your transitions and automatically activating them. And if you have extra timing built in, it'll note that. If you dropped a video in and you didn't control the size, for example, it's going to play the whole video before it goes on to the next action that you've required. So you've got to be pretty precise with your edits. So if you notice, it's going to take a while to export. It does that, exports, it'll drop onto your desktop. You can then open it in QuickTime or in VLC and see what it looks like when you run it. Keep in mind that after it exports, you're going to want to run it to see if all your timing is accurate, if it looks the way you want it to look, and if it does, then boom, you're done. But if it doesn't, you're going to want to tweak those timing elements and then re-export. This is kind of a time-consuming element, part of making your multimedia polished, but it'll be worth it in the end because you're going to be able to put this in your portfolio and it's going to look great. Now, I'm not going to wait for this to export so you can see what it all looks like, but you get the idea. Ask me questions if you don't get it. We'll talk to you later.